lady saying she seen the shapeshifter was a complete psyop. You guys wouldn't believe, right? So the hoodie guy came out to speak. Now, this is the guy who the lady was referring to the whole time. And what do you know? He has ties to Freemason. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. He's a Freemason. But the thing is, this isn't even the original guy that they said was in the hoodie. The one that they showed had on a green hoodie, and he looked it to be of Asian descendant of some sort. But I'm gonna pull a picture up that up next after I show this video. Now, the purpose of this video is to make the Freemasons seem good. This is how they're inverting everything. Now they're trying to make it seem like the free they're trying to make it seem, hold on, let me pause this. My phone is acting up. I should have did this on a laptop. Okay, now so what they're doing, their angle here is trying to paint the Freemasons in good light. They're trying to make them seem like they're not Luciferian, or they don't worship Satan and they're not Satanists. This is the whole agenda. So this is what I was saying from the very beginning, is a major psyop. Of all things, we have a Freemason linked to this whole incident, and lo and behold, it's Hoodie Guy. The Freemason is Hoodie Guy.
Cannot believe it. I don't give two but I am telling you right now, that back there is not real. All right, so the internet has heard the story of the woman on the plane with the reptilians. But thanks to her delaying the flight, I just got home, so now it's my opportunity to tell my side of the story as the guy in the hoodie. So we're attempting to fly out of Dallas, Fort Worth, and then basically this woman...
As you can see the Freemason logo on his hoodie, he's ready to bring attention to that. I'm going to let it play out.
She sits next to me, and she's clearly been drinking. I'm minding my own business, and sure enough, she sees my hoodie that has this Freemason logo on it. And on top of that, she noticed my ring, so she started to ask questions. Nothing dramatic, just asked me, do I know what these symbols mean? Why am I wearing it? What's the purpose? Yada, yada, yada. And long story short, I basically just say, hey, I'm a Freemason. I even briefly explained how I educate about Freemasonry here on TikTok. Next thing I know, she basically starts to grill me about low-level Freemason and that it's all Satanism and that it's ruled by reptilians and blah, blah, blah. So I simply put my hood up and I started to ignore her and basically just mind my own business. She starts getting louder and louder, and then basically she's like, you know that they worship Lucifer at the top, right? So I looked at her dead in her eyes and I said, I am Lucifer. I heard one individual laugh behind me, so I figured somebody got a kick out of it at least. She starts running up and down the aisles, freaking out, saying I'm a reptilian, and then all this other stuff. She's going to get off the plane, yada, yada, yada. It doesn't show all the footage. It just says that she's trying to get off the plane because of, I'm not going to say it here on TikTok. I don't want to get banned. But then also talking about how, I'm secretly also trying to take over the world. So I looked back at the guy that was basically chuckling before, and I winked at him. So I basically whispered something under my breath saying that Freemasons don't care to rule the world. We rule the universe. And I looked back at the guy that was laughing before and just kind of winked at him because he started laughing again. Well, I didn't think that she could hear me, but evidently she did, and it actually escalated it even further, and then they delayed the flight, and so on and so forth. So moral of the story, don't believe everything you hear on the internet. And Freemasons don't care to rule the world when we rule the universe. Say what? I'm telling you, I'm getting the fuck off, and there's a real.
So, coincidentally, a Freemason was the hoodie guy. Now, as I said, this is soft disclosure. What I see here is them trying to repaint the narrative of what Freemasonry is, and sort of a recruitment effort for the youth as well. As you heard, the guy said he teaches about Freemasonry on TikTok. Now, any one of you who have been doing your research on Freemasonry, or who have done your research on Freemasonry, without a shout of a doubt, they are Luciferian. They are definitely Satanists. This is not up for debate. So as I stated, major psyop. Major psyop. Do you see how the whole narrative change of the video? Now it's in connection to Freemasonry. I don't understand how people fall for these things. I just don't get it. So what they did was hijacked all of the woke things that we, let me use air quotes when I say that we are aware of, and they hijack them and to make it look foolish in the public eye, to paint the picture that anybody believing this stuff is crazy and Freemasons are actually the good guys, people, and we are here to save the universe or the day. No, we're not trying to take over the world. You heard him say it, because we run the universe. Nothing to see here, ladies and gentlemen.